Top 7 cars that are skyrocketing in value. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of automotive investments. These aren't just cool cars, they're appreciating assets. Whether you're a collector, a gearhead, or someone looking for a car that could make you money down the line, these 7 rides are some of the best bets. Let's take a look at the top 7 cars that are skyrocketing in value. 7. Toyota Supra MK4, 1993-2002. The MK4 Toyota Supra has become a legend in the car community. Thanks to the 2JZ GTE engine, it's known for insane tuning potential. Stock, it makes 276 horsepower, but modded, it can go way beyond 1,000. Its sleek design and pop culture fame, especially from Fast and Furious, helped skyrocket its appeal. The 6-speed manual version is particularly valuable. Japanese sports cars from the 90s are hot right now, and the Supra leads the pack. In recent years, prices for clean, low-mileage examples have doubled. Auctions have seen Supras sell for over $200,000. That's more than some new supercars. Collectors love the combination of performance, rarity, and nostalgia. Toyota built a reputation for bulletproof reliability, making the Supra a safe bet. Tuners adore it, but purists want them stock, raising prices even higher. The cockpit-style interior has aged well, and the Targa Top version adds even more appeal. It represents peak 90s JDM engineering. As fewer unmodified examples remain, demand continues to climb. Insurance companies are even recognizing their collector value. With Japanese classics gaining momentum, this car is already a blue-chip investment. If you can find one in mint condition, hold on, it's only going up. The MK4 Supra is a mix of tuner icon and future classic. It's not just a car, it's a legend on wheels. 6. Porsche 997 GT3, 2006-2011. The 997 GT3 is a purist's dream and a rising star in the investment world. It features a naturally aspirated 3.6L or 3.8L flat-six engine that revs to 8,400 revolutions per minute. With 415 to 435 horsepower, it's one of the last analog Porsches. No turbo, no hybrid tech, just raw power and a 6-speed manual transmission. It's lighter and more focused than the standard 911. The steering is hydraulic, giving amazing feedback on the road. Porsche limited production, making them highly sought after today. The GT3 RS versions are even rarer. Prices have climbed steadily since 2020. Enthusiasts love the driving experience. It feels like a race car for the street. Porsche's build quality ensures these cars last. Maintenance isn't cheap, but values make it worth the cost. Buyers prefer cars with full service history and low miles. Its timeless design still looks fresh today. The wing, center-lock wheels, and aggressive stance scream performance. Many consider it the last true 911 before electronics took over. Collectors are scooping them up fast. If you want a Porsche that offers excitement and investment potential, the 997 GT3 is it. 5. BMW E30 M3, 1986-1991. The E30 M3 started life as a homologation special for touring car racing. What BMW created was nothing short of a masterpiece. With its boxy fender flares and high-revving 4-cylinder engine, it looked and felt like a true race car for the street. The S14 engine produced around 192 HP, but it's the way it delivered power that made it special. Lightweight, balanced, and razor-sharp, the E30 M3 was built for enthusiasts. When new, it was respected, but today, it's revered. Prices have surged in recent years, with clean examples often exceeding $80,000. Rare editions like the Evolution 2 and Sport Evolution fetch even more. It's a car that rewards spirited driving with unmatched feedback. The chassis is communicative, and the manual gearbox is a joy to row through. Inside, it's Spartan but driver-focused. Everything you need, nothing you don't. The motorsport pedigree adds to its value, as does its growing scarcity. Finding an unmodified one is becoming incredibly difficult. Originality is everything when it comes to investment-grade E30s. BMW's M division poured everything into this car, and it shows. It's often considered the greatest M3 ever made. Enthusiasts and collectors agree that its value will only continue to rise. If you see one for sale, don't wait. It might be the best decision you ever make. 4. Acura NSX, 1990-2005. The Acura NSX was Japan's answer to Ferrari, with Honda reliability. Developed with input from Ayrton Senna, the NSX stunned the world when it debuted. Its all-aluminum body and mid-mounted V6 engine were revolutionary. The 3.0L, later 3.2L, VTEC engine revved to 8,000 RPM and made around 270 HP. It wasn't the fastest car, but it was one of the best-balanced sports cars ever built. The NSX could dance through corners with precision and grace. Honda engineers focused on usability, so the NSX was comfortable and practical too. It had great visibility, reliable electronics, and a surprisingly spacious interior. In an era of temperamental supercars, the NSX stood out as a daily drivable exotic. Prices stayed low for years, but that's changed. Collectors have realized how special these cars are. Clean, low-mileage, manual transmission models are now bringing six-figure prices. The build quality is still impressive, even decades later. Its timeless design still turns heads today. Because it was so ahead of its time, the NSX aged like fine wine. Rare variants like the NSR and Zanardi edition are especially valuable. This car helped define the Japanese performance revolution. As appreciation grows, both emotionally and financially, so does its market value. The NSX is no longer a bargain, it's an investment gem. 3. Ferrari 360 Modena, 1999-2005. The Ferrari 360 Modena was a turning point for the brand. It introduced aluminum construction and a cleaner, more modern design. Powered by a 3.6-liter V8, it made 400 horsepower and revved to 8,500 RPM. With a 0 to 60 time of around 4.5 seconds, it was quick for its time. Ferrari offered both gated manual and F1-style paddle-shift transmissions. The manual cars are now highly sought after and command a huge premium. The 360 has a unique combination of analog driving feel and modern reliability, making it one of the most usable Ferraris ever built. Its naturally aspirated V8 screams like a true exotic, with a flat plane crank giving it that signature Ferrari wail. The chassis was tuned for both performance and comfort, making it suitable for weekend cruises or spirited backroad runs. It was also the first Ferrari to use an all-aluminum space frame chassis, dramatically reducing weight compared to its predecessor, the F355. The Pininfarina styling was more fluid and less aggressive, giving it timeless appeal that still looks stunning today. Interior quality improved drastically over older Ferraris, with better materials and a driver-focused layout. Enthusiasts love the visible engine bay under the rear glass, an iconic detail that became a Ferrari trademark. The 360 Modena also came in a Spider version, which opened up the experience to top-down driving. While maintenance is still expensive, it's more forgiving than older models and doesn't require engine-out service like the F355. As gated manuals become rarer, collectors are snapping them up, driving prices sky-high. The 360's values have steadily climbed in recent years, especially for well-kept, low-mileage examples. It marked a shift from the raw analog era into a more refined modern age. Yet, it never lost its soul. It's also the last mid-engine V8 Ferrari that feels truly mechanical before electronics took over in the 430 and beyond. Track versions like the 360 Challenge Stradale have already skyrocketed in value, hinting at the Modana's investment potential. It's a car that still feels special without being too intimidating to own or drive. For enthusiasts who want a taste of Ferrari magic without the $500K price tag, the 360 is a golden opportunity. 2. Porsche 997.1 Carrera S, 2005 to 2008. The Porsche 997.1 Carrera S is quickly becoming one of the most sought-after modern 911s. It marks a return to the classic styling that purists love, with round headlights and a clean, timeless silhouette. Powered by a naturally aspirated 3.8-liter flat-six engine, it produces 355 horsepower and revs eagerly to its 7,200 RPM redline. The 0 to 60 time sits around 4.6 seconds, giving it impressive real-world performance. It came with either a 6-speed manual or a Tiptronic automatic, though the manuals are far more desirable today. The driving experience is pure Porsche, sharp, responsive, and confidence-inspiring. The rear engine layout gives it unique handling characteristics that reward skilled drivers. Inside, it's a perfect blend of luxury and sport, with supportive leather seats and a driver-focused cockpit. The 997.1 is also the last 911 with hydraulic steering, which enthusiasts praise for its feedback and precision. Despite its speed, the car remains usable daily, offering comfort, refinement, and even decent cargo space. Values for the 997.1 have remained stable for years, but are now climbing steadily. Enthusiasts recognize it as the final truly analog 911 before the heavier and more complex 997.2 and 991 generations. Known for its reliability and build quality, the 997.1 doesn't suffer from the same IMS-bearing issues as earlier 996 models when properly maintained. Its exhaust note is rich and mechanical, especially with an aftermarket system. With its compact dimensions and raw character, it's often considered the sweet spot of modern 911s. Limited production numbers and growing demand make it an excellent investment. It offers a near-perfect mix of daily usability and weekend thrills. Collectors are starting to snap up clean, low-mileage examples. If you're looking for a car that still feels analog but offers modern refinement, the 997.1 Carrera S is a top contender. It's a future classic hiding in plain sight, and smart investors are taking note. 1. Toyota Celica GT4 ST205, 1994 to 1999. The Toyota Celica GT4 ST205 is a rally-bred legend that's finally getting the attention it deserves. Built to homologate Toyota's World Rally Championship entry, the ST205 was a technological powerhouse. It featured a 2.0-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine producing 252 horsepower, mated to a sophisticated all-wheel drive system. The car also included a water spray intercooler system, technology pulled straight from the rally stages. With a 0-60 time of around 5.8 years, it was extremely quick for its era. But speed wasn't its only asset. The GT4 had a reinforced chassis, upgraded suspension, and excellent balance. Its all-weather capability made it a real-world performance car that could tackle twisty roads and rough terrain with ease. The ST205 featured aggressive styling, including a large rear wing, hood vents, and rally-style bumpers. Inside, the cockpit was functional and driver-focused, with supportive seats and clear instrumentation. Toyota only built around 2,500 units of the special WRC homologation version, making it highly collectible. Even standard GT4 models are becoming harder to find, especially in unmodified condition. The ST205 was never officially sold in the US, adding to its mystique and driving up demand among JDM collectors. It was overbuilt, durable, and ready for abuse. A rare combination in performance cars. As the popularity of 1990s Japanese performance icons continues to skyrocket, the ST205 is poised for major appreciation. It has all the ingredients of a future classic: low production, motorsport pedigree, and a cult following. Prices have already started to climb as more enthusiasts realize what a hidden gem it is. This is a car that delivers driving excitement without breaking the bank. Yet, whether you're a rally fan or a collector, the Celica GT4 ST205 deserves a place in your garage and your portfolio.